We're going to do a little stat on the street, and I'm just meeting a new friend. What's your name?
Lynn Blaine.
Lynn Blaine. What part of town are you from?
New Richmond.
Oh, right up the street.
Right up the street, right across from the river, right there on Front Street, up the hill.
Born and raised, lived your whole life?
Cincinnati.
Yeah?
Right here.
And what did you do for a living?
Basically, I was born and raised in Norwood, went to Norwood High School, and then at 18 went to work for Ford Motor Company for 30 years.
Oh, wow.
Raised two daughters.
What did you do at the auto plant?
Well, basically started out with the hardest job doing the casing and the pump, and then moved on down to the clutch line and retired from there, building transmissions for the big trucks, 150s and the Escorts. And
Right on. So, was there many women in that field?
well, I'll tell you the truth about it, give you a little history. My aunt, Phyllis Ballard, she was the very first woman ever hired in at Ford Motor Company when they didn't even have restrooms in 1972.
Holy cow.
The very first woman ever hired in.
So, did they have restrooms by the time you started working
Well,
there?
they had to actually make restroom for her. But for me, I did have them.
Okay. So, did they have a nickname for you
They
when
have
you
a
worked
water.
when you worked at the Ford Motor Company? Did they have a nickname for you?
Yeah, Reenie.
Reenie. All right. And why did they call you Reenie?
Well, that was just, I was married at that time, and everybody just called me Reenie.
That was it. All right. Cool. So, have you ever won anything for B105? You said you've listened to it your whole life.
I listened to it my whole life, and I won a $100 bill for being the 100th caller.
Oh, well, cool. Well, how long ago was that?
Let's see, I moved in probably 1984, 85.
Oh, I was
You was
five.
young.
I was
You young.
5 years old. So, all right, you. How did the contest go? You hear on the radio, be the
Basically,
100.
you have to listen to the B105. You got to have music on through
Right.
the house, and then all of a sudden they'll tell you they're doing something. Listen to a call, like say for instance,
Hey, take a drink. All good.
Journey.
It's just water.
You know, if Journey has a song, or the name of a song, they tell you to listen for it.
Okay.
And then when it starts playing, you got to keep calling on a regular telephone, dial phone.
Oh yeah.
Till
Did you have a dial like
rotary phone? There
Yeah?
was no pagers, no cell phones. And then when I call, oh, I'm sorry, you're the 57th caller, and you keep calling, and I made it to the 100 caller.
Okay. Well, that sounds pretty.
It was exciting.
And what did you spend that $100 bill on?
Well, to tell the truth about it, back in the day when I was 19, 20, we kind of went to the bowling in Oakley, Madisonville, and
That's where
bowled.
our station is.
Okay, Madisonville had a couple of Little Kings, which they don't make those anymore.
I thought they started making them again also.
Yep, case
Yeah.
of Little Kings and do some bowling on Thursday night. That was about probably what I did.
That's a well spent $100.
Yes, it was.
Well, let me ask you, what do you think about today's country music?
Well, I absolutely love today's country music.
I mean, you got a Dan and Shay shirt on.
And basically I love them because they sound like a group that I was and is and always will be in love with, Rascal Flatts.
Oh,
but
yes.
they basically are the new country I love.
Oh, well,
I love
awesome.
the sound.
Well, cool. Well, can I get a Get Your Country on 3? 1, 2, 3. Get Your Country on! B105.